Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's dive right in. If you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur, or a freelancer, you absolutely know the ultimate challenge. How do you scale your operations and actually reach more customers without completely breaking the bank? You want to punch above your weight class, right? But your budget doesn't exactly have unlimited zeros attached to it, unless, they're on the wrong side of the decimal point. So today, we are exploring a completely new paradigm. We're going to break down the exact AI marketing strategy and content systems that are defining 2026 and show you exactly how you can use them to scale up seamlessly. Here is our playbook for today. We're breaking this down into 4 core areas: the true cost of traditional marketing teams, the specific 2026 AI tool stack that replaces them, a real-world 7-day AI experiment, and finally, the top 5 AI automation mistakes you absolutely must avoid. So, let's kick things off with part 1. The cost of traditional teams, and why they are so often a total budget breaker. Let's be honest, as a small business owner, you're probably wearing way too many hats. But hiring a traditional team, a copywriter, a designer, a social media manager, an ad specialist, and an analyst, you can practically see the dollar signs adding up with every single title. I mean, that is easily a $5,000 a month payroll, at minimum. But on the flip side, what if you had a streamlined stack of just 5 specific AI tools doing all that heavy lifting for a tiny fraction of the cost? It's a real game changer. That brings us right into Section 2, the 2026 AI tool stack, and how you can actually pull off replacing your team. Think of this as your brand new org chart for 2026. First up, Content AI steps in to replace your copywriter. By using tools like ChatGPT or Claude, you can generate captions, ad copy, email sequences, and even full video scripts in literal seconds, just by feeding it a topic and a vibe. Second, Design AI entirely replaces your designer. Canva's AI features let you create these incredible, scroll-stopping graphics and thumbnails instantly, and you need zero design background to do it. Third, auto-posting tools replace your social media manager by seamlessly scheduling your content across Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Threads, the whole shebang. Fourth, chatbots replace your round-the-clock customer support. A WhatsApp or website chatbot is there answering questions 24/7 without you ever lifting a finger. And finally, Analytics AI replaces your analyst. It tracks what's performing best and tells you exactly what content you should create next based on cold, hard data, not just guesswork. Now, the absolutely crucial point here isn't just about replacing people for the sake of it. It's about leveling the playing field. Small businesses can finally go toe-to-toe with massive companies and their giant marketing departments. In 2026, the businesses that win aren't going to be the ones with the biggest budgets. They are for sure going to be the ones using the smartest tools. All right, let's shift gears into Section 3, the 7-day AI experiment, and look at some actual real-world results. Consider this reality check for a second. I handed my business over to AI for 7 days. No manual replies, no manual posting, nothing. It is one thing to sit here and talk about theory, right? But what actually happens when you step away completely and let the machines run the entire customer-facing side of your business? Well, for exactly 7 days, this real-world experiment was conducted. The entire AI stack we just talked about was flipped on. The WhatsApp and website chatbots, the automated review collection, the cross-platform auto-posting, literally everything was fully automated to measure the actual day-by-day performance. And this brilliantly illustrates the outcome because the results were immediate and super measurable. Messages were answered instantly around the clock. Leads were captured automatically without a single human having to input any data. Reviews were collected seamlessly from recent customers, which, by the way, is absolutely huge for social proof. And most importantly, when you tally up the final numbers, the total hours of time saved were just astronomical. The business continued to generate leads and function perfectly while the owner literally stepped away. But, I have to confess, it wasn't totally flawless. And honestly, that's actually the secret weapon here. During this experiment, the AI actually messed up one of its tasks and sent out a slightly confused reply. But being upfront and honest with your audience about that imperfection, it is incredibly powerful. Today, winning brands are intentionally moving away from that overly polished, perfect content. When an audience sees a genuine mistake and a natural correction, it signals authenticity. It builds as much needed trust that a slick, overly produced corporate campaign simply cannot replicate. Which brings us to our final act, Section 4, the top 5 AI automation mistakes and exactly how you can avoid these pitfalls. Now, what's really interesting here is how easily these mistakes can sneak up on you. It's incredibly tempting to look at all this time saved and just start automating wildly. Mistake number 1, automating absolutely everything all at once. This creates massive overwhelm and immediately breaks trust with your customers. You have to start with just one system. Number 2, using robotic copy-paste replies with zero personalization. That entirely defeats the purpose of intelligent AI. Number 3, never testing the chatbot from the customer's side. If you don't test it, it could fail silently for weeks without you even knowing. Number 4, ignoring reviews and complaints because you just assume, oh, the AI is handling it. And number 5, not tracking results, which means you're running all this automation with zero idea if it's actually saving you time or money. If there is literally one single thing you take away from those mistakes, it has to be this. Don't lose the human touch when it matters most. If a customer is complaining or if a review is deeply negative, letting an unmonitored AI fire off a generic "we are sorry you feel that way" message silently ruins the customer experience. Automation is there to handle the volume, but you, the human, still have to handle the nuance. Which leaves us with this final, provocative question to wrap up our explainer today. Are you using the smartest tools or just the biggest budget? You now have the blueprint to replace an entire marketing team at a fraction of the cost, as long as you do it authentically and avoid those common pitfalls. It is time to completely rethink how you scale. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I really hope this completely changes how you approach your business.